What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back with another live watch along. Oh, man. It's been a tough day today, man, for football fans, particularly Arsenal fans. But we're back. This is laid back watch along settings, man. You ain't going to see that kind of emotion that you saw from me earlier in that Arsenal stream. It is Liverpool against Chelsea, big Premier League encounter. And yeah, we've got Lukaku against Van Dijk, two of the teams that are probably going to challenge for the Premier League title. As many of you know, I actually bet on Liverpool to win the league this year, just because they were great odds, to be honest. And that was before Cristiano Ronaldo went to United. Yeah, this is the relaxation one, man. We can try and chill and get over the madness that we saw earlier on at the Etihad Stadium. That was ridiculous. Big up to all of you for tuning in again. Really appreciate the support. And thank you for the brilliant numbers on the earlier stream, even though it wasn't enjoyable in terms of what Arsenal delivered. No stress settings, man, I'm telling you. Big up, bro. Hope you're well. Curtis, sure you put in a crazy shift earlier. 4 hours. Yeah, we had a 4-hour stream for that Arsenal game. Big show, massive. Big up, Curtis. Arsenal will win the league. Yeah, I reckon we'll win the championship next year. I reckon, good chance. Dear me, that's the best we've got. Curtis, calm TV. Nice and calm for this one, people. No crazy emotion. Man said man was near tears. Nah, not me, bro. They can't get that kind of emotion from me. They don't deserve it. Dylan said, big ratings, Curtis, watching Arsenal get smoked and still turning up to do this. Bro, I need this to get over it. I need to see a football game that I can just relax, watch, and enjoy. I'm looking forward to seeing Lukaku against Van Dijk and, that Liverpool attack against Chelsea's defense. It'll be an intriguing encounter, man. That Ozil tweet was unbelievable. Listen, I think he was hurt by the way Mikel Arteta got rid of him. And I think he just used it as an opportunity to stick the knife in, you could say, really. Really bit of a naughty one there from Mesut Ozil, but he feels like he was unjustly treated by your boy Arteta, so I get it. No emotional ties now. We're chilling this time. GSB said, big up Curtis, tuning in, driving back from the Etihad, bro. Do you know what? I respect any Arsenal fan that went to that, man. I sold my ticket on Thursday, decided not to go. I had no real belief that we were going to win. I was half tempted to go after we beat West Brom in the week, but you look at that performance. I think the club should be coming out and paying for the travel of the fans, man. You see that happen at other clubs before. How come Arsenal never do anything for the fans? So big up GSB for going and watching the team today, man. As I said, G72K on the previous vid. Big up. See, hey, listen, I always thank you guys. It's not me watching it; it's you guys tuning in. So, amazing numbers. Like you said, I think we've gone past 70,000 views on the stream earlier today. Just a shame we're not celebrating, man. I wanted Scenes FC. I don't want that. The club are in serious trouble. Obviously, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing we'll do Arsenal therapy tomorrow, and we'll break down a little bit more the press conference and everything. Jeffrey said, shocking performance earlier, bro. Can't even banter no more. I just saw your message about the DM as well. I will check that. 2 streams in one day. Big up Curtis. Yeah, man, we have to, man. Dollar High, big up Kurt. LFC fan here. It was painful watching that real talk. You know what I mean? Fans of other clubs are even saying it was bad to watch. More red cards than goals. Oh, man. Anton, but it's you doing the best content. Hey, big up. Let me show you the team lineups, and you guys can get your predictions in. Liverpool against Chelsea. This is going to be a big game. Big game. Going into the international break, because I think a lot of people are kind of, how can I say it? People aren't really rating Liverpool. People aren't saying, I think Liverpool can win the title. It seems to be Chelsea, Man City. Now people are saying Man United. So I think if Klopp can get a victory here at home, it'll be absolutely buzzing, So we'll have to see. What is going off here with this internet, people? Is it lagging? Why is it saying restart? All right, I'm trying to get the Let me try and get these teams up, people. See what's happening here. Right, where's the Liverpool team? Liverpool team is... What is going off with this? What's the Liverpool team? Right, here we go. Liverpool team. People, apologies. The internet froze, man. I don't know what's going on. Right, let me get the teams on screen. It's kicked me out of the internet. Sums up the day, really, don't it? No connection at all. Right, here we go. Let's get the Liverpool team on the screen, people. Here's the Liverpool team. So, I mean, Unai Emery's trending. That tells you everything about the day we've had, man. Big up Jorginho with the super chat. Liverpool v Chelsea Watchalong / Arsenal Therapy. Arsenal Therapy will be back in full effect tomorrow, man. Don't worry about that. Big up Jorginho. Still on the dial-up. Bro, I got good internet. I don't know what's going off. It's all going mad today. Internet performing like Arsenal. Disappeared like our midfield. I'm telling you. Curtis in Paris already. Oh, man. Listen, here's the Liverpool team. Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Matip and Van Dijk centre back, Robertson at left back, Fabinho, Henderson, Elliott gets the nod. You know, when you think he's keeping Thiago on the bench, you know, a former Champions League winner, an unbelievable player as well. That is a massive boost to his confidence, you know, from Klopp to show that kind of faith. He looks a very good player, I have to say, that Harvey Elliott. But, you know, to keep out the likes of Thiago is saying something about how good he is. Obviously, they got Teta and Oxlade-Chamberlain there as well. Front three picks itself, really, doesn't it? Mane, Salah, Firmino. Lots of attacking threats there. And listen, like I was saying before, the internet did an Arsenal and just disconnected. I think this is a huge opportunity for Klopp because nobody is tipping Liverpool. Like I said, I've put a decent bet on Liverpool to win the title because I think if they can keep their players fit, they're still one of the most organised teams in the league. I think City without a striker, despite the way they slapped us up earlier, I still think they'll be short if they don't bring a striker in. Man United have brought Ronaldo in. You know, their vibes, their individual quality might get them close to the league. My only suspicion with them, will Ollie mess up at times? Chelsea look very strong with Lukaku. But I don't know. I went for Liverpool. But yeah, I think because they've got such a difficult Champions League group, that might cause them problems because they're going to have to go full strength in the Champions League pretty much every game in that group, which will stretch their squad. And I don't think they have unbelievable strength in depth. Kelleher, Kanate, Thiago, Keita, Gomez, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Minamino, Jota, and Tsimikas. Although, to be honest, that is not a bad bench. You know, when you consider some of the quality that they've got there. Anfield is absolutely rocking, by the way. You know, that is one of them grounds that, you know, having the fans back makes all the difference. Let me show you the Chelsea team quickly, people. We're about to kick off, and then you can give me a score predictions. I'm going to go for a Liverpool win because I've bet on them to win the title, so I'm going to back them. I do think they might get the better of Chelsea today. This is their team. Mendy in goal, Aspilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger. Then they'll go James and Alonso at wing-back with Jorginho, Kante in the middle, Mount, Havertz either side of Romelu Lukaku. Their bench, Kepa, Chilwell, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Kovacic, Loftus-Cheek, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech and Werner. I mean, the quality on that bench is unbelievable. Kepa's 70 million, Kovacic 40 million, Ziyech 30 million, Werner 40 million, Thiago Silva, you know, a legend of the game in defence. It just shows that the strength in depth that Chelsea have got, man. You're nothing special. We lose every week. Is that what Arsenal fans were singing to Man City, man? That's crazy. Curtis, does Messi make his debut for PSG? Is that game Is that game today or tomorrow? The PSG game. Let me check that. I was tempted to do a watch along for that, you know. Yes, tomorrow. I believe he's in the squad, Craig. I do believe he's in the squad, whether he starts or not. Curtis, start watching cricket. Oh my days. So there's your teams, people. There are your two teams. We are 2 minutes from kickoff. Hello, Curtis. Have you recorded from today's match? Yeah, you have to. I'm telling you, I will not let Arsenal ruin a weekend. They don't deserve it. I'm not even surprised. I just want to see heads rolling. Somebody should be losing their job, or somebody should be getting signed for 50 million. Something should be going off drastically, quickly as well. Transfer window closes Tuesday. Captain Roscoe said, hit the likes, people. Show this amazing channel some support. Keep it up, Big C. Let's go, Chelsea. 2:27 a.m. in Sydney. Great commitment, man. M. Dot said, what's up, Curtis? Missed your stream earlier. Must have been crazy. It was wild. It was ridiculous. It was just a roller coaster of emotion. Qatar spokesman said, Arsenal, in fact, I do not have any definite information, but I said that there is Qatari interest in buying the club during this year. The process will not be easy. We need that takeover, man. Craig's going 3-2 Liverpool. I'm going 2-1 Liverpool. Bellerin gets a new contract. He better not, seriously. Give me a score predictions, people. Get your score predictions. Who are you going for? 1-1, 0-0 Snorefest, 4-0 Liverpool. Yes, Don Curtis, big up to you, Leicester. Did they win today, actually? I didn't even see all the scores. Leicester, yep, 2-1. Leicester beat Norwich 2-1. West Ham drew 2-2 with Palace. That's a bit of a shock. Newcastle drew 2-2 with Southampton. Everton beat Brighton 2-0. Villa drew 1-1 with Brentford. And, of course, Man City 5-0 over the Gunners, people. 1-1, says Shamba. 1-1. 4-2 Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea. 2-2. I'm going 2-1 Liverpool. There you go. Simon's agreeing. 2-2. 3-1 Liverpool. Let me get the scoreboard. There you go. We are underway, people. We are underway. Where's the timer for the first half? And where's the scores? Hey, oh, 5-0. Oh, my days. Get that off. Seen too much of that score today. Right, there you go. 0-0. We're off, people. We're off. Big up Broads. Broads came out of retirement to our ass. I seen a man streaming and all sorts. I need to see regular content from you, bro. Big up. He's going 2-0 Chelsea. Like I said, I'm going 2-1 to Liverpool. Bright sunny day at Anfield with 50,000 there, man. They don't often lose. I'm sure I read a stat that they haven't lost in 3 years in the league at home, I think it said, when they've had fans there. Obviously, they lost some games last year with no fans. 2-2 says Carl Zane, 2-0 Chelsea, 2-1 London, 2-1 Liverpool. I need to thank my agent, Big C, for convincing me to come back. The comeback's well overdue, bro. I'm telling you, well overdue. Liverpool put in Chelsea under pressure. It's a throw into Chelsea in the Liverpool half. Unbelievable work rate, Curtis. Just come off the back of a 4-hour stream. Hey, we gotta do it, man. If you want to be successful in life, we got to put the work in. Smart work, though. It doesn't always have to be working the hardest, but you know. No, but I enjoy doing this, man. I can't even call this work. This is just football chit chat. It's easy, really, especially when you got a positive community like yourselves. Yes, see, reality check coming for Liverpool, says Montserrat. He thinks Chelsea are going to put them to work, yeah? Andrew said, are you over that? No, I can't say I'm over it. I'm just how can I explain it? I'm dealing with it. I'm not over it. All ball whipped in by Elliott, headed away by Reece James, and a throw into Chelsea. Yeah, I can't say that I'm over it, but I've just learned how to deal with it. You know, I was fuming when I came off the stream. I got to be honest, but getting sympathy from rival fans, that's worse than the banter, I think. Got Man United mates saying, "Oh, I wish Arsenal were actually good, so we could have good battles and you was at the top, near the top." I'm like, yo, it's mad. Blessings, big up MC. Craig said, Curtis, I've just subscribed to Broad's channel. Big up. Yeah, man, let's get him. I think he's close to 1,000. So if he gets there, maybe we'll inspire him to make more content, you know. Watching this match, forgot about the monstrosity for a bit. That's it. That's it. I'm trying to just put it out of my mind. International break now. 2 weeks of no no Arsenal games to watch, which is a blessing. And, at the same time, you want to watch Arsenal, but when you're seeing that, you don't want to. We're going to concentrate we'll do Arsenal therapy tomorrow, obviously break it all down. And then we'll concentrate on transfers for 2 days because the transfer window closes on Tuesday, I think at about 11 p.m. at night. So on Tuesday, I'm going to be doing about 3 shows on Tuesday. One of them will be from the Emirates as well. And I'll have some guests on as well. So there's a lot of content going off, man. Let's get Broads to 1K. He only needs 40 subs. Come on, people. Support the community, especially the Gooners, man. We're all in this together. I need the therapy now, says One Love. Oh, man. Forget about it now, man. Forget it now. We'll go again tomorrow. I saw Darren Bent tweeting, get Conte. Hey, Salah finds Elliot. Elliot shoots. Oh, just wide. He will be desperate to get a goal, young lad. Being given the nod in such a big game with the likes of Thiago on the bench. Good shot there. Good ball from Salah onto his left foot. He's only 18 years of age as well. So this is huge for him. Really, really big opportunity for him. Thank you. Yeah, big up, bro. Come on. Got to do that, people. Therapy on speed dial, I'm telling you. Buenos Aires Gunner, hope you're well, bro. Thank you for tuning in as always. Says, big up, Curtis. I used to hate the international break. Now we might need to add more of them this season. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? I hate the international break, but maybe we need the break. I remember when you said you weren't sure about Thomas Tuchel. You know what it is? I mean, yeah, maybe I was wrong. I just felt with the squad we had, he couldn't have done that much. But maybe he could, because at Dortmund, their team wasn't unbelievable. And at the time, I don't know. Look, he's done a fantastic job at Chelsea. There's no denying that. But look at the players he's got available to. But listen, is he better than Arteta? Every single day of the week. So yeah. Maybe we should have gone for him. If the Qatar group buys Arsenal and turns up into another corner shop trophy club like Chelsea and Man City, they won't be a club for me anymore, Chris. I'll be there, mate. Because the thing is, Arsenal have got the history anyway. So if they go and spend 200 million in the transfer market, it's not the end of the world, is it? Nobody could say if the Qatar group bought Arsenal, oh, the money's made your club. No, mate, we've got great history. Legends of the football club. You're just adding to what we've already got. I think the argument was always, well, Man City and Chelsea, you've turned them into a giant. So I think it's different, man. I'll still be right here, man. I'll be loving life if we get that oil money, man. Tim said, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. to watch Arsenal. Disappointment on the west coast of the USA. What a way to start my day. Hey, onwards and upwards, bro. It can only get better. Yeah, I saw Mesut Ozil's tweet. He was laying it on Arteta, man. Elliot looking for Salah over the top. Rudiger clears it. Just subscribe to Broads. Big up. Yes. Come on, people. Community business. We support each other. Who's that going mad? Matip. Why is he going crazy like that? He better have won the ball if he's going mad. It's a free kick to Chelsea. He's going mad. He's going absolutely mad. Is he saying that it was... Jeez, Mason Mount doing the mad turn on Matip. What's he complaining about? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't make contact with it. The turn is mad from Mason Mount. Cruyff turn out the sky. He didn't do that for England in the summer. Mount stretch it. I mean, I don't think he touches him. Yeah, I don't think he does. I can't wait for Qatar to buy Arsenal. 100%. Rick said, bro, as a therapist, you got to be on 24-hour speed dial. The patients need you. Mate, I might start streaming at 2 a.m. Bless up, bro. Arsenal aside, hope you and the family are well. Same to you, bro. Thank you for your kind words. Same to everyone in the chat as well. Free kick to Chelsea. Whipped in. Could be in it. Oh, blocked. Alonso whips it in and it's blocked by Sadio Mane. Corner. Corner to Chelsea. Money Mace, man, like Money Mace, you know, sick nickname that, to be fair. I used to like Mace the rapper as well back in the day. Before Dipset, you know. If you're a hip hop fan, you know what I'm talking about. Have you put the cones away for the next 2 weeks? Yeah, the cones are away, man. The cones are away, people. I had to pull the cones out earlier for that poor performance. New Guna here. Are Arsenal just like this? I mean, we're not usually as bad as that, but that was pretty bad. You know, we've got that in us. We're capable of taking a beating, you know. And yeah, it was bad. Rion said, I want to see that French connection. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Matteo Guendouzi, Saliba, just sauce players, you feel me? Arteta don't like that sauce, man. He's a salt man. He's putting salt on chicken. He ain't putting no seasoning on there. There ain't no flavor. His football is straight salt and water business, man. He don't like that sauce. That's the problem. Scrappy game so far. Big up Mexican Goon. I hope you're well. PSG watch along tomorrow. Possibly. Might do it. Especially if Messi starts. Do you listen to Lil TJ? Not really, you know. My son listens to him. Trent, what a ball. Henderson! Oh, what a miss. 6 yards out, left foot. What a ball from Trent. 40-yard ball over the top. Splits them in half. That is pinpoint. Henderson, all right, he's maybe 8 or 9 yards out, but he's got to do better there. I think Firmino was trying to get it. That is horrible from Henderson. Kind of hits him on the back of his foot. Needed to just guide that into the corner. Terrible finish. Have you recovered from the defeat, bro? Like I said, I haven't recovered. I've learned to deal with it, you know? Southgate was going to drop him. Yeah, Trent, he didn't even want to take him. It's like he got forced into taking him. Obviously, he got injured. Do a Jake Paul Woodley watch along. Nah, I ain't doing that. I don't think I'll be staying up for that one. I think it's 5 a.m. Free kick to Liverpool, quite far out, about 40 yards out. Trent will cross this in. Or maybe Elliott will cross it in. It's Trent, whips it in, back post. Van Dijk with the header, takes a knock to the face. He's on the floor there. Horrendous. Oh, dear, that was poor Tekkers, man. Curtis, you preparing for the Arsenal tryout, mate? Couldn't do much worse than Xhaka and them man in defence today, I tell you that. Really couldn't. Van Dijk is up. Oh, mate. Rob Holding's got 4 years left. So has Granit Xhaka, man. You know what I mean? So has Granit. Don't forget, people, I don't think I even mentioned it. This video is sponsored by OneFootball as well. Shout out to them for all the support on the channel throughout the year. Link is in the description. Go and download it. Great football out, and you'll need it for the next couple of days, man. Transfer window. Are we going to sign anybody? Are there any major deals? Will Mbappe leave? Will Arsenal sign our? We need some players. Link is in the description, people. What happened to Klopp's glasses? Has he got new ones on? I didn't even notice. Here come Chelsea. Havertz. He's got support on the edge with Alonso. Liverpool press him quickly here. Comes out to Aspilicueta. Finds Reece James on this right-hand side. Terrible cross. Cleared away by Van Dijk. It's if Fran posts on here. Can you ask him if he's doing a watch-along for the Posh game? I'm not sure if he is, you know. I don't know. Check on his channel. I think he said he was having the day off. Henderson looks for Salah. Mendy comes out and clears up. Van Dijk looks small next to Lukaku. That's a first. It's going to be a good battle that today. Belgium and Holland as well. Bit of a rivalry between them. We are now a laughing stock. Arsenal was once a big and respected team, now bottom of the table. Mate, even Norwich got a point today. So we're actually rock bottom. Mamadou said, Big C, I took off work today just so my co-worker won't banter me. Oh, my day. Man having to take day off just so they don't get bantered. He's gone, mate. Like Fran was saying earlier, man, I want to see a statement from the board. They got to say something. They can't just stay quiet when we're bottom of the league. It can't work like that. I don't even laugh at Arsenal anymore. From a United fan, prime time Cav. I don't blame you. Norwich lost to Leicester. Oh, did they lose? Sorry, yeah. Apologies, yeah. I just saw that someone just said that as well. Yeah, it was 1-1 when I saw it. Or 2-1. All Brighton scored, didn't he? So, looking at the table, yeah, we're on -9 with Norwich. Rock bottom, joint bottom with Norwich. Oh my days, crazy. But Arsenal, Norwich lost. Arsenal 19th. No, but I heard that we're bottom because they scored a goal. I think it went on goals scored. I heard we are actually bottom. So we are bottom. Edu contract incoming. Yeah, this game is very quick. It's a bit scrappy at the moment, though. Chelsea on the ball. Rudiger goes out wide to Alonso. And this is a team that really understands how to play free at the back, something we clearly didn't get. Here's RV Elliott. Finds, it's a poor pass there into Mane. Should have been better. Gives it away there, Elliott. Help us, Curtis May. I'm trying. They need to help themselves. I said, we are bottom of the league. Said, we are bottom of the league. The only way is up, eh? Van Dijk does well. They're under pressure from Lukaku and Liverpool. Get the ball back. Fabinho finds Trent. Liverpool have had the best chance of the game so far. Henderson, little side foot volley, should have definitely hit the target. A great ball from Trent. 40-yard floated pass in behind the Chelsea defence. Henderson was about 8 yards out, unmarked on the volley, on his left foot though, and it kind of hit the back of his foot and he screwed it wide. It was a good opportunity. 6-pointer next week. Yeah, relegation battle, man. Norwich at home. We need to win after this international break. Wow, great ball, Fabinho. Finds Robertson, who whips it in. Oh, good clearance by Alonso. Does well there. Salah was creeping at the back post, and Alonso clears. Great ball in from Robertson. Here's Trent, wins it back for Liverpool. Little 1-2. It's good play there. Firmino, he's got runners. And it's a corner to Liverpool. Good move there. Why didn't we sign Mane? I mean, yeah, maybe when he was at Southampton, we should have made a move for him. But MC, smash the like. Yeah, smash the like button, people. This is just laid back settings, man. This ain't all that, crazy emotion that the Arsenal game was. Arsenal's Premier League Goal of the Month award. They're going to have to force it and get a Carabao Cup goal, that Aubameyang goal, to give it Goal of the Month because we haven't scored in the Prem. Corner to Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold to take. Away swinging corner. I just can't stand away swinging corners. I feel every corner should be an in-swinger. Yeah, I read some of his press conference, man. Usual waffle. Corner whipped in by Trent. Header there by Van Dijk, and he miscues it, and it's cleared by Kante. Who's player of the month? I don't know. Leno, maybe. He made some good saves today. I don't think you can pick an outfield player. But then we've conceded 9 goals, so I wouldn't even give an award out. Did you see Arsenal? Yeah, apparently some Arsenal fans were celebrating Man City's 4th goal. I don't know. That's what I heard. I did see some fans jumping up and down, but I couldn't hear what they said. I'll have to catch up on all of that. The reason we don't sign players, we want Kia Jarapchin. He's Edu's agent. A lot of the guys we sign are his players. Miamino said, Curtis, I'm Arteta out, but I don't think we will get a manager that can fix this. As long as the club hierarchy doesn't change, I'm afraid the same mistakes will be made. I mean, look at that. Liverpool last 7 Premier League results, 7 wins. Crazy. Listen, I think we can get better than this manager, and that will be some sort of improvement. But I hear you, the hierarchy are not handling business. Here come Chelsea on the left-hand side. Havertz. Mount finds Alonso. And it's blocked at the near post. Big up John D. I see from Dublin. Hope you're well, bro. The Conga for me, player of the month. With that being said, he was dropped by the jerk. Yeah, I was really surprised he didn't play today. It didn't make sense. These two teams are a million miles ahead of Arsenal. It's not even funny. Mate, like I said, we're in there with Everton and teams like that. Well, we're not even there at the moment, but yeah, these teams are not our competition anymore. They're just not. They're miles ahead of us. It's nice to watch quality football between these teams after watching that Arsenal mess. Yeah, you're right, Samuel. That's why I was looking forward to the watch-along. I was like, I need to see some proper football. You know, that was a shambles earlier. Big up, Jay. Hope you're well. Big up, Curtis. Just passing through with a like. Big up, Joshua. Here's Salah. Little back heel into Elliott. Runs at Alonso. A nice balance to him. Left-footed. Finds Hendo. Gives it back to him. Chelsea get a lot of players around the ball defensively. They make it difficult. I've banned my son from playing with Lego. Oh, my days. Man, don't want him near the Lego, man. Arteta business. Norwich and Burnley can't wait to play us. Wow. Curtis, what was Arteta like as a player? I mean, I didn't like him more because we replaced Fabregas with Arteta, and that was a massive downgrade. He was like I don't know, an El Neni. You know, he got the ball. He was probably better than El Neni, to be fair, but he was that kind of player. Backwards, sideways, keep the ball. A little bit more of an organizer and a talker than El Neni, but he didn't have much. He scored the odd goal. He had decent techers, but he was limited, man. I don't think he got one cap for Spain. What's happened to you Guns? Yeah, the Gunners are a mess, mate. We're water pistols now, like I said, people. We used to be the cannon, now we're water pistols. Greg said, Big C isn't taking any time off after that match earlier. No one would have blamed you if you took the night off. Bro, I think I needed to watch a different game to get over that madness. Crazy, man. International breaks in now, which I never really like that. I don't really watch England games in the qualifiers. At least we got the transfer window until Tuesday. So a bit of excitement. Craig said Curtis Arteta was better player for Everton than Arsenal. Definitely. This is why I always thought that Everton would have given him the job. He's more of an, like, and Broad's saying it here, actually. He's an Everton man more than Arsenal. He even considered playing for England because he couldn't play for Spain. There you go. Cello said, Big C, I'm still vexed about today's game. How come Arteta had such a positive reaction to Xhaka's red card and such a negative to Pepe's? Mate, when he patted Xhaka on the back after getting sent off, I said, listen, this guy is not a winner. Corner to Chelsea, whipped on 1-0 to Chelsea! Wow, looping header from Kai Havertz from the corner, and Chelsea lead 1-0. Wow, that's come against the run of play. Corner was whipped in, looping header to the back post, and Alisson couldn't reach it. One of them that goes up and over. Great header. In swinging corner, you see, I told you. Near post. That's a proper FIFA corner, that is. Whip it to the near post. Reece James, flick on by Havertz. Alisson beaten at the far post. Fantastic header. Beats Robertson at the near post. Flicks it to the back post. That is an outstanding goal. Alisson can't reach it. Right in the corner. Loops over him. And 1-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea lead 1-0. I did predict 2-1 to Liverpool, but maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe Chelsea are really the real deal. No, Paul said, just tuned in, Curtis. Can you watch this game after our disaster class? Bro, I need to get over it. I need to watch a different game. Love that for my FPL league. Yeah, do you know what? I haven't really changed my team since I started it. And I've got Salah as captain, so this ain't going well. I have got Ivan Toney in there. I think he scored today. A nice curry and wait for Monday morning news. Manager sacked, new manager coming. Listen, I mean, I've been checking on social media. There's no indication that that's on the line or anything like that's going to happen. But I hope some news comes out somewhere. Chelsea starting to get a grip on this game now. But that is a great goal. Can Liverpool get back into it? Here's Elliott. He looks lively. Finds Salah. Chelsea just get two players around you very quickly. You can see their work rate is a lot different to ours, man. How quick they press and get around the ball. Barcelona. Oh, no, Barcelona. Oh, ball whipped in. Oh! Tottenham offered Serge Aurier for Emerson Royale in a swap with Barcelona. Barcelona have rejected it. No surprise there. One 0 to Chelsea. Great. That was a good ball in there, but by Salah looking for Mane, but Aspilicueta cleared it. 2B said, "What's up, Big C at work?" But we're here. Big up. Really appreciate the work and tuning in. Rick Brown said, "Curtis, mate, what's your thoughts on the fans after the game?" Very supportive of the team and clap City's goal too. I mean, listen, I respect it, but then part of me thinks the players don't deserve it. You know, I think the players and the manager need to know that there's something seriously wrong. This is an extremely bad situation. You know, I respect it because they're supporting their players, but these players, like, I don't know. I get it. As a supporter, you should always try and support your players, especially during the game. But at the same time, these guys have to know this is unacceptable. You know, you can't get away with this. Ball given away by Matip. Lukaku's backing him up here, and he basically tackles himself. Chelsea still on the attack here. Looking, Lukaku could be in. Oh, just runs away from him. And Alisson collects it. That could have been a chance for Chelsea there. At 2-0, I think Liverpool would be struggling. Big up Joan. The Qatar people are just teasing us. Cheese is cheese, bread is bread. Cap said, "Forget the game today. That's not the Arsenal we know now. That's some imposters, man." Lukaku having them up. He looks dangerous. Arteta played with Ronaldinho. Doesn't mean he was a great player. He was also a coach working with Pep. Doesn't mean he is or will be a great manager. Exactly. You know, exactly that. Arsenal transfer news. Any update? Nothing, mate. Nothing. Salah could be in. Oh, he's overhit the pass. Oh, Elliott could have got that as well. And then Matip has a heavy touch. Axe Money said, Arsenal destroyed my weekend, Big C. Still hurt. Yeah, listen, we all are. Should have passed that Havertz. Lukaku was in. That was poor from Havertz. First time pass there. Lukaku's one-on-one. He has an extra touch, and the shot is blocked. That was poor. Lukaku is so clumsy. You know what, though? I think he works it well, though. He knows how to kind of use that little bit of clumsiness, and it becomes unpredictability, I would say. If they don't understand something is seriously wrong as they sit 19th, then God help them, yeah. Lukaku makes the run. Bang! There's the ball from Havertz. He was in. It's poor from Havertz. He usually sees that. Every time I'm in London, I go see the guns, see them cannons, man, outside the ground. But like I said, we ain't playing like we got cannons. It's Salah. Liverpool have not started this game too well, to be fair. Struggling to create. Kante is too good. He just covers the whole pitch, don't he, pretty much by himself. Amo said, "Curtis, bro, your stamina is another level doing the 4-hour Arsenal match stream now, this Liverpool one, bro. I just wanted a laid-back game of football to watch and some decent teams, you know, after watching that rubbish. This is kind of calming me down after watching that nonsense. I can't watch Kante play without tears in my eyes. That was our player. We basically said no. Wouldn't pay the money. Elliott does well, finds Henderson. That is a terrible cross by Henderson. Puts it straight out for a goal kick. Big up Anthony. Hope you're well, bro. Man like Curtis, takes a lot of heart to come back and do a live stream after that horror show. Big up, bro. Yeah, man, why not? Let's go, man. Do you like proper Jamaican rum? Listen, man, it depends because it licks off your head, don't it? So Sometimes, what a goal that is from Havertz, man. That's an unbelievable header. That is a proper FIFA header. Whip the corner in near post at full power and just flick it onto the far post. Kante is by far the best of all time at what he's doing. The way he steals the ball is magnificent. He's unbelievable. He's like the evolution of Makaleli. Makaleli just used to sit and protect, but Kante goes hunting. You know, he's phenomenal. Tuchel's rotation of play is decent. You can tell he's a proper manager and coach. You know, that's the difference. Curtis, have you seen Company and David Silva's statue? Yeah, I was surprised, to be fair, there's no Aguero one, but someone was saying that apparently an Aguero one is going up later in the season. It will be decades before we see another headed goal by Arsenal. Can't wait for Ronaldo next week. I'm just glad we're not playing them because it would have been smoke. Jorginho is down injured for Chelsea. Physio's on the pitch. Looks in a bit of discomfort. Apparently, what I'm reading is I don't think Ronaldo is involved tomorrow. I don't think he signed in time to play for Manchester United tomorrow. Sir Alex Ferguson's phone call to Cristiano Ronaldo, it said, he told Ronaldo, you're coming to Manchester, but you're not going to City. When Fergie's making them calls, man, you know what time it is. Kai Havertz, I have to admit, I think he's a top player. Really do rate him. He's just a quality player. I'm ready to pick up a new manager. Let me know. Yeah, pick them up, man. Bring someone in. This watch-along feels like Arsenal therapy light. Yeah, tomorrow will be the full version, you know. Chelsea's depth of talent is unlike any other team. They've got an amazing squad. Oh, what a ball by Fabinho there. Finds Mane. Honestly, the way Chelsea press the ball is unbelievable. They make life so difficult for you. Van Dijk, poor pass there, but Trent keeps it in. Yeah, a bit of a slow start. 1-0 to Chelsea. Havertz with a great header. Benitez makes Everton play well. We are stuck with Arteta because Kroenke trusts the process. I think haven't Everton, how many? Everton have won 2 and drawn 1. I mean, they made a good start there, Rafa, to be fair. Even Brighton have got 6 points, man. Oh, tough tackle there on Havertz by Matip. Oh, in fact, it was Van Dijk, sorry. Hey, big up DG in the cut. Hope you're well, my bro. What a day at the office, eh? What a day at the office. Here's Salah down this right-hand side. Looks for Mane. Oh, is that a corner to Liverpool? Yeah, corner to Liverpool. Where can I watch the game? But I don't have Sky. Someone said, "Yo, have a look, man. I'm sure there are means and ways of finding it." Oh man, corner headed away. Big up C. Xhaka told Season, don't finish after 2 games. What now then? Mate, how long does he... Because that was dangerous play, is that a 3-match ban for Xhaka's red card, or is it just a 1-match ban? I'm not sure what the rules are now. Bro, I'm having an absolute stinker in the fantasy league, honestly. I think I'm 825th out of about 1,200, so I ain't doing myself no favors, that's for certain. I'm having a bad time, man. No more Shy Havertz. Yeah, the real Kai Havertz is here now, man. Arsenal is consistently casing fans out of the club. Shame. There are a lot of people who are losing interest in Arsenal. I've got to be honest. I know a lot of Arsenal fans that are saying this is just too much. Like, you know. Here's Salah on the right-hand side. Whips it back post, looking for Mane. Mendy comes and collects. He's actually done well at Chelsea, man. He really has, that goalkeeper. Remember Chelsea under Frank, this team isn't much different. Look at the difference in the managers. Even though Lampard was a club legend, his system and that didn't get nothing really out of this Chelsea team. Lukaku pins Matip there, gives it to Kante. And you look at Tuchel, look at the way he's doing bits. Kante, edge of the box, whips it in. That's a poor cross. Gorav said, Big C, I'm ninth in your league, bro. Teach me, man, how? I don't know what I'm doing in that fantasy league, man. I've never done that Premier League one. I only ever did the Sun Dream Team one, which you only make transfers like once a month. This one, I think you can change them every week. My team's all over the place. Salim said, Curtis, do you know you're one of the only YouTubers that regularly reads out and properly interacts with the chat? Others mostly just read super chats. Quality guy, big up, man, for real. Hey, big up, Salim. I appreciate that, man. Listen, people have to understand that sometimes, there are so many people in the chat. It might seem like I'm ignoring people, but you just can't keep on top of all the comments. But I try and read out as many as I can. But listen, I appreciate the interaction, people. Here come Chelsea. Mason Mount. Oh, Lukaku. Shots deflected by Van Dijk and go straight to the goalkeeper. If you never win trophies as a broadcaster, you are the people's champ. The Gooners are down, but you can hold your head up. Hey, I appreciate that, man. That's very kind. Very kind. Big C, I rate the commitment. Didn't expect you to show this game. Why not, man? Why not? Let's do it, man. There's nothing. Can I join the fantasy league now? Yeah. Oh, man. Do you know what? I may have to put how do I get the code up? I'll try and get the code up. If not, I'll put in the comments afterwards. Oh, my days. Lukaku has spun. Matip. Here's Mason Mount. Goes past Trent. Oh, cleared off the line by Robertson. Wow. The way Lukaku just rolled Matip. Oh, my days. Don't go for that. Bullied, boy. Bullied. Wow. Lukaku bullying Matip. I'm telling you now, this is a different Lukaku. This ain't the Lukaku that was at Man United. This guy is so focused. He looks fitter, stronger, more mobile. Rinsed him there. Matip trying to go shoulder to shoulder and getting bullied. Big Rom, he learned a lot. You know why? Do you know why he's a different player, mate? Antonio Conte. Let me tell you that. At Everton, he was balling out, but he didn't have that same pressure. When he went to United, Mane whips it in, comes out. Oh, Elliott, unmarked, volleys it over the crossbar on his weaker foot. Mourinho doesn't strike me as that player now that's going to get more out of you. Mourinho just wants to buy the finished article, pick the team, give you motivation, and you perform. I think the younger Mourinho would have got more out of that Lukaku. But Conte, he knew that Lukaku needed that love after Man United, putting on all that weight. He looked out of shape. Conte put his arm around him, said, listen, I'm going to make you one of the best strikers in the world, mate. Lautaro Martinez is going to do your running. We're going to get you fit, sharp, lose weight, trim down. Look at him. He's an absolute beast now. He's a beast. Big Rom. Big C, we're here for you. Hit the like. Free people. Yeah, man. Big up, bro. Curtis, it's crazy that Chelsea's second team is better than ours. Kepa, Chilwell, Zuma, Werner, Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi, Kovacic, Barkley, and Thiago Silva. You're not lying. That probably is better than ours, to be fair. Zuma and Thiago Silva at centre-back, that's way better than ours. Yeah, their team, their squad is unbelievable. The Conte effect, man, that's what we need, but I don't think you can get him when you're bottom of the league. Here we go. Always ignoring me. Jokes, man. Just like the guy said, at least you also read normal chats for people who don't have super chat option like me in Thailand. Nah, listen, man, I'll try, bro. I always try. He couldn't play under Mourinho. Mourinho just picked him and expected it to click. It don't work like that sometimes, you know. Here come Liverpool. Starting to get a bit of pressure on Liverpool, on Chelsea now. It's a free kick to Liverpool. Cross in position. Refreshing to watch a competitive game of football, Curtis, after today's training session. I was tempted to ring BT and say, listen, I've just called up to watch Arsenal against Man City and you're showing a Manchester City training session against some mannequins. What's that all about? I don't pay for that. Because that's basically what it was. Mannequin challenge settings. Crazy. Please bring in Conte at Arsenal. Oh, mate, we're desperate for it. Inter Milan new signing Correa came from the bench to bang in 2 goals on his debut. I think Arsenal were linked with him. Has he joined them from Lazio? Free kick to Liverpool, whipped in by Trent. Mendy, that Mendy, I'm telling you, he's quietly been a very good signing for Chelsea. At least the mannequins had that fire kit. Oh, man, I'm telling you. I don't think Conte said he wouldn't come. I think he said he's unsure whether they would give him what he needs to make them competitive. So he needs convincing, basically. I'm just not sure these guys will convince him. Please get rid of Arteta. I'm desperate for him to go. Salim said so. Antonio Conte is also a personal trainer. Man can do it all. Yeah, listen, I read that at Inter they put Lukaku on a strict diet and training regime. Look at the difference. Look how trim he looks now. He actually looks half the size of Lukaku at Man United. The man's mobile, you know what I mean? Totally different player. Mendy is a proper keeper, mate. Just comes out, collects crosses, kicks it, no fuss at all. Zuma passed his medical for West Ham, so Kunde right after that will be an amazing upgrade. Love the passion, Curtis. Keep it up. Listen, Zuma's better than what we've got, although he is a bit clumsy, but he's better than, Holding and Chambers, who are horrendous. And he says, big ups, Curtis. Love from Belgium. Hey, I appreciate that, man. We were linked to Correa. I thought so. Should have got a Nana. I think the ban is what stopped them buying him. Mane drops a shoulder there, drives central. Hey, that's a foul, surely. Oh, Liverpool, it's not clicking for them. I might have made a mistake here, betting on them to win the league. Chelsea look the better team, although just as I say that, Jorginho kicks out for a throw-in. Mendy is a great signing indeed. It's not the signings under Lampard. They were average. It's the manager change. Exactly that. Quality manager changes everything. Kante is down injured, and he's a player that you hardly ever see injured. So if he's on the floor, you know he's in pain. You know. Lukaku already a leader on the field, 100%. Yeah, I got some good odds, 7-1, but it don't mean nothing if they don't win it. Modo said, big up Big C, supporting Arsenal must be hard. It is, man. But you know what? Things can only get better, eh? Listen, things change in football. You know, when I was younger, we were a dominant team. Oh, see, Mane lands on top of Kante's leg. Bang, all his pressure's down on his leg. That's a painful one. That is a painful one indeed. Hopefully things get better, man. We need change. We need new manager, new owner, new players. We went from link to everyone to link to no one in the space of a week. Oh, dear. Tell me why Elneny and Lokonga were on the bench with Xhaka alone in midfield. We didn't have any midfielders who could tackle. Didn't make sense. He played effectively with 2 number 8s or number 10s in front of Xhaka. Although he listed it as Odegaard being in centre mid. Kante is walking off, limping a little bit. They're showing John Barnes in the stadium. That's the reason my dad actually supports Liverpool. He said John Barnes was the guy. Kevin Campbell said if Arsenal had Conte in charge of us, we would get the same results as Arteta. No chance. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that at all. Change for Liverpool. Wow. What's going on there? Jota is coming on for Firmino. Yeah, Firmino's limping. He's injured. This is where Liverpool are going to struggle, man. They don't have the squad, in my opinion. I think Firmino has just come back from injury as well. So that is a blow for Liverpool. I suppose the good thing for them is he's kind of jogging off, so he can't be. I think that's a disrespect. Could you think Conte is losing to Brentford? Come on. And losing 5-0. And he's a disciplinarian. They can't get away with that. Pandemic Pep extended Xhaka and Holding's contract to Marion Cedric. Well, he bought them to. Shows his weak mentality. He's got to take the blame. Firmino off, injured. It's a big blow for Liverpool, that. Just come back from injury and he's off injured again. Still 1-0 to Chelsea. 3 minutes till half-time. Havertz with the goal. Jota will now go through the middle. Here's Salah. Salah finds Elliott. Elliott's looked bright for them. Young lad, 18 years of age. Trent whips it. Oh, no, it wasn't Trent. Sorry, I think it was Henderson. Whips it in. Chelsea clear it. Chelsea are very strong defensively. Lukaku, Van Dijk gives him a little push there. Keeps the ball. Antonio Conte, single-handedly the best manager in the world. Won the league with 3 different struggling turmoil clubs. Listen, for me, I put him up there. You got to say Simeone, Pep, Klopp, and Conte for me are the best 4. I would listen. The job he's done to go into Italy, where Juventus won the league about 8 times in a row, and to win the league within 2 years at Inter, it's just phenomenal. Went to Chelsea when they just finished 10th and won the title the year after. He's unbelievable. Curtis, did you see Kenny Ken going off on Kevin Campbell? I wasn't sure who was brooking whose neck. I haven't seen that. I will have to watch that. I will try and catch up with that. I'm sure that's a good watch. I did speak to Kev today, actually, and he was saying, listen, man, the manager's in trouble. So I think even he's acknowledging now that things are starting to go bad. Real bad. I just think if we get rid of Arteta and get a quality manager in, I'm optimistic. I think this team is better than it's performing. If we had Gabriel and Ben White at the back, get a new right back, Tierney at left back, Leno in goal, maybe another centre midfielder, get Lokonga in maybe next to Aouar and Thomas Partey, something like that. Get your Pepe, Saka, Aubameyang up front. There's enough there to work, to do some work. But this manager is crazy. His team selection today was sackable, in my opinion, honestly. But hey, listen, Arsenal therapy will be tomorrow. We'll break it all down properly, We need to change all the locks for a new manager, 100%. Cap said Jota is a goal getter. He is. Liverpool, I have to admit, I'm surprised how quiet Chelsea have kept them. They just double up on you straight away. Jota runs into the penalty area. Good tackle there. Corner to Liverpool. Chelsea's defending in this game has been fantastic. Really has. Every time a Liverpool player gets the ball in attack, they double up on them straight away. Big up Stephen. He said, thank you for your super chat, by the way. He said, from a Chelsea fan, what's your City Champions League versus Chelsea final watch-along? Watch the vid. Stayed for the content. Stay strong, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, my days, Matip. Is it the crossbar? Oh, on the line. Oh, my days. It's unbelievable. Wow. It's blocked on the line. Liverpool are appealing for a goal handball. Reece James clears it off the line. How did Liverpool not score? Mane with the header to the back post. Matip slices his first shot. Then he heads it onto the bar. Mane hits it from about 6 yards out. It hits Reece James. They're appealing for a penalty. That's handball. Now, that for me, is that a red card? He's denied a goal there. That's handball. Matip should score probably the header. Hits the crossbar. Comes to Mane. It doesn't go in. That for me is a red card as well. He's denied a clear goal there on the line. I've got the commentary turned down. That's got to be a penalty. If that's not a penalty, I don't understand. He's handballed it. It's hit him on like the side of his body and then hit his arm. It doesn't directly hit his arm, but it's denied a goal. That's got to be a penalty. He's going to... Now, this is what I don't understand with VAR. And Stephen, thank you very much for your kind super chat. Why do the people at Stockley Park need him to go and look at it? That is handball. That's a goal. He's denied a goal. It's a penalty. Penalty's been given to Liverpool. It's a red card to Reece James. Oh, man. See, that rule, I think, is a little bit harsh because, if you handball it, There's no intent there from Reece James, none whatsoever. Now, I think that rule needs to be changed. I think that's a bad rule in football. If you have a shot that's going in and you purposely stick your arm out and block it, to me, yeah, red card. I think that's a penalty and a yellow card. There's no intent whatsoever from Reece James to handball that. It hits the side of his body and goes onto his arm. So, yeah, penalty kick all day long. He's denied a clear goal. But there's no way that should be a red card, man. Come on. They need to look at that rule. That, for me, that's a shocking rule. That's ruined the game. You know, Chelsea have been the dominant team. You've just sent the guy off. Now, I can't blame the referee because the referee's just following the rules that they've made. That should not be a red card. He hasn't even tried to handball it. The ball's hit his body and hit his arm. Definitely a handball because the ball would have gone in. But crazy. Anybody that's got Reece James in their fantasy team, mate, you're going to take a hit there. Somebody's got a yellow card as well. I'm not sure. Mo Salah to take the penalty. He is captain in my fantasy league team as well. Like Anthony says, penalty, yes. Red card, no. No chance. They need to change that rule. Who makes these rules? Like, what little... they can't have played football. What is Reece James meant to do? You're on the line. Mane is 6 yards away from you, hitting the ball at you. Where are you? Are you going to put your arms up in the air and try and block it with it? It don't make sense. Put them behind your back. Mo Salah in the 48th minute of the first half. Big pressure penalty for Salah against Mendy to equalise on the stroke of half-time. Mo Salah with the run-up scores for Liverpool. Sends Mendy the wrong way and they have equalised. Big goal that for Mo Salah. Chelsea have been the better team. It's all kicking off. Look, oh, here we go. Lukaku, Henderson, they're all at it, people. Smack him. Let's go. This is why I stream this game, people. This is getting all this Arsenal thoughts out of my head. What's going off here? Aspilicueta's going mad. What's going on? Aspilicueta's having this. They're all surrounding the ref. What are they moaning about? Yellow card for Mendy. It's going wild, people. Absolutely all kicking off here. Thomas Tuchel's going nuts. He's going nuts. He's going... What are the... Listen, for anybody who's watching the game with the commentary turned up, can you let me know in the comments, why are Chelsea players going mad? Are they still going mad about the red card? I don't know what they're moaning about. Don't get me wrong. For me, like I said, you can't blame the ref because he's just following the rules. He's doing his job. The rule is absolutely ridiculous. You know, they need to change that rule. Wow. Crazy. No red, but definitely a pen. Listen, they can't be football people who make these rules. What are they? Yeah, I think they're just angry about the previous decision. They must feel hard done by. Like he's suspended now for a game. He's gonna miss the rest of. Bear in mind, Reece James got the assist. Halftime whistle goes there. What a great ending to the half. Reece James got the assist for Havertz's goal. He's having a good game. Rudiger's going nuts, by the way. He's pointing at him. Alonso, they're all surrounding the ref. But the thing is, what do you want that referee to do? The referee is being told, these are the rules that you have to do your job. If he handballs it on the line and denies a goal, the rules state penalty and handball. Now, even though he knows that rule is probably an absolute shambles, what's he supposed to do? I don't get it. It's a great penalty. Sends the keeper the wrong way. What caused the commotion? Mendy goes to kick the ball when Henderson's running over to it. And then Aspilicueta, Lukaku, they're in there. They're at him. The Chelsea boys are at it, to be fair. Lukaku's a big boy, man. Mendy, they're all going after Henderson. There you go. We saw it. I like that. I like that in football, man. Rivalries. That's what it is. But man said, fight. It's like the school playground. It's crazy. What a great end to the half. See what I mean, people? If you're an Arsenal fan, I can't even remember that game against Man City. What game? Man City. We haven't played them, have we? I can't remember it. Great game. But yeah, it's ridiculous. If the handball isn't deliberate, there's no way you should be getting sent off for it. Not only is Reece James going to miss the rest of this game, he's suspended now for a game as well. Ridiculous. But hey, here's what it is, people. Let them worry about that. We've got enough problems to deal with. Check the referee's betting account. No, you know what? The ref ain't done nothing wrong, really. He's just following a stupid rule. As a football fan, love it. It's entertainment. Have a little scrap at half time. Why not? They're showing you Ronaldo on an advert. It causes me pain and distress now, knowing that he's a Man United player again. Big up Guna Legend. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Said, have a beer on me, Big C. Love your shows. Appreciate the support. Like I said, Gunas, we're all in this together, man. You know what I mean? It's going to be tough. It's a long, hard road back to recovery, but we'll get there. We'll get there. That training session. I remember that. Yeah, it was a Manchester City training session on BT Sport. It wasn't a game. We'll write it off. It's the players, Curtis. Listen, even Kev saying it's the manager a little bit now. Basuma's a good choice, I think, to win the league in that point of view. Actually, Blues most access to the top. Listen, I think somebody has to make a move for Basuma before the transfer window closes, surely. Stress-free Watchalong, 100%. Not a red, but still a penalty. Yeah, no complaints about the penalty. He's denied a goal. So, definitely a pen. What's James meant to do? And this is it. What's he meant to do? He's on the goal line blocking the ball. Is he going to put his arms behind his back and try and block it with his stomach? Like, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. But this is a proper game of football. These are levels that we need to aspire towards. And listen, if Liverpool win this game, Chelsea will be fuming because Chelsea were by far the better team in the first 30 minutes until that red card. You know, Liverpool didn't actually look like scoring. Smash the likes. Don't forget to vote our brother Curtis if you haven't already. Bless. Yeah, big up, bro. Link in the description. Content award settings. Cap said training session. That should be the title for tomorrow. Yo, listen, I might owe you 5%. That could be it. Arsenal therapy. Manchester City win their training session against Arsenal. Yeah, good point there. See, this is why the community is legendary, you see. Simon said the red card is crazy. What a game. I just hope it doesn't spoil the game now because Liverpool are just going to probably dominate now and Chelsea will just be defending most of the game. Temp said, Curtis, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. to hold that 2 L's. The 3 points and my sleep. Supporting the club is unsafe for your sanity. Jeez, oh, mate. I feel sorry as well, yeah, for people with the time difference that were waking up at crazy times or staying up all night. It's ridiculous. I'm just so glad I didn't go to the game, honestly. Rename it Arsenal Rehab. Oh, mate. Therapy sessions, but overall rehabilitation. Might have been due to the red to last man, but it didn't look a red. It's in the rule. I think even if you're not the last man, if it hits your arm and the ball was going in, the rule states it's a red card and a penalty. But, you know, who makes these rules up, man? It's pathetic. Arsenal lack this kind of passion. No fight, no aggression. Because we've got wild aggression. Granit Xhaka, you know, he runs over 2 foot someone and gets sent off. That's not aggression. That's stupidity. You know, this is proper passion, aggression, you know, a little scrap, you know, they ain't getting sent off. It's just making it a feisty affair. So, you know, Jay Dime said, Oi, Curtis, I've never seen you like I seen you today during that training match. It's horrible. Do you know the worst thing? I actually turned up, hyped up for the game. For some reason, I fell into that trap of like, yo, listen, maybe the first 5 minutes, Man City didn't look that good. And I thought, you know, we're going to trouble them today. And then it just went downhill real quick. Arteta needs to be sacked tomorrow, bro. He needs to be sacked today. He shouldn't even make it till tomorrow as Arsenal manager. I think there was intent with that handball, and I'm a neutral. I mean, listen, I'll watch the replay back. They are going to show it in a sec. From what I saw the first time, it didn't look like it, but Mukhtar said, managers like Tuchel only able to win trophies with a huge budget. He cannot create wonders with Arsenal. His Dortmund time speaks a lot. Did he win any silverware at Dortmund? I'm not sure. Big up School Fuggery in the chat. Hope you're well, my bro. Said big moves for Big C this season. Love to see it. If Partey played today in a 2 with Xhaka, what happens? Listen, I think we still get beat. I got to be honest, because that defense. Yeah, no, I've just seen the replay. Does he? See, I think. Do you know what? The person who just put the previous comment, who said there's a bit of intent. What goes against Reece James? He kind of flicks his arm towards it a little bit, but I think it's just like a natural reaction. So I hear you. I kind of get it. But yeah, I still think it's harsh, but I do get you. He slightly moves his arm towards the ball after it hits him. And then this, I just don't know what he's meant to do, but yeah. As it hits him, kind of moves his arm in front of him to make it look like, but I just don't know where his arm's meant to be. Look how close he is to Mane. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one. I think a penalty and a yellow would have been enough, but hey, let them worry about it, I suppose. Big C, has the clown been sacked yet? No, he's still in the circus, mate. That's what they say. You hire a clown, you get a circus, and we have a clown in charge of our football team. Where's the oil money, bro? These men need to buy the club ASAP. You know, these are the same family of the guys who own PSG. They are balling, mate. They've got dough. We need them to buy Arsenal quick. Second half's about to begin. Looking forward to this. Been a good game. 2 quality teams. I think that's ruined the game a little bit, but looking forward to the second half. But I think they'll be the dominant team now, Liverpool, in this second half. What are you lot saying in the chat? If we gave Conte 200 million, he'd get us top 4. I think he'd definitely have a very good chance. Dollar Hyde said, big up Shaw Sports. What did you think of Teta and Aubameyang's post-match interview? Aubameyang's, I'm just glad that as captain, he did the interview for once, but he didn't say anything that wows me. It's like, okay, we need to look in the mirror. We need to improve. We need to come together. Obvious. I was a bit disappointed with Arteta's because I think sometimes you've just got to say it as it is. We can't keep searching for excuses. Oh, we had a red card. We had players missing. Chambers got fouled. How about Callum Chambers losing a header to Gundogan, who's 5'7"? How about Rob Holdings losing a header to Ferran Torres, who's 5'9"? How about that? How about that one instead? How about Granit Xhaka 2-footing someone for no reason when he can just put a normal tackle in? I want to hear accountability, Don't just say, oh, we're going to try our best. The fans need to get behind us. Big up, Ben. There's the Fantasy Premier League code for anybody that wants to join. And big up to you, Ben. Obviously, you'll be a couple of weeks behind, but to be fair, I've been so bad in that league. You could probably catch me up in a week anyway. So for anybody who wants to join, big up, Ben. There's the code WFT6MD. Write it down, jot it down, get joined in and pick your team. If you pick it today, will that still get you points tomorrow? I don't know how it works, to be honest, but get involved if you haven't already. Temp said, Curtis, that's a red card. I think he does throw his hand forward and throw his hand, and his hands aren't behind him. I mean, it's difficult to put your arms behind you because it's just a quick reaction. But I do agree that as the ball kind of hits Reece James' arm, he kind of moves it forward and it makes it kind of look like he's hitting it with his arm. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it is a red, but I just think it's harsh. I think a yellow would be enough. With the penalty. Guna Camera Wiper said, Mikel speaks like a manager who ain't never been sacked, naive, needs humbling. And that's what bothers me about Mikel Arteta. There's an arrogance about the press conference. Like, yeah, I'm not getting sacked. Yeah, they ain't going to sack me. Like, that's my problem with him. I want to hear him say, do you know what? Things aren't going well. Be honest. But they've obviously given him their backing. They need to get rid of him. But will they? If we lose to Norwich, Arteta better change his name. He shouldn't even be in charge for Norwich. Let's be honest. He shouldn't even be in charge. Never a red, never a pen either. Football is finished. Nah, for me, Arda Gunnar, it's a pen because he's denied a goal. But red, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is, people. It ain't Arsenal. Let them worry about it. I'm buying an Arsenal kit with Conte on the back, or fans get Zidane on. I mean, Zidane and Conte are out of work. At least try and get one of them. At least try. Loads of people. My FPL team, I think I've got Salah. I put Sancho in there this week, but I'm not sure whether he'll start. Who else have I got in there, actually? I think I put Lukaku in there as well. I've got a few others. It's not great. I'm not having a great time in that one. I got to be honest. Gaurav said, your content is the highest quality Big C among all the Arsenal fans. Keep up the good work. Voted already. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Much appreciated. Arteta is mates with Josh Kroenke since his playing days. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, because he was very much a club man as well, Mikel Arteta, so it wouldn't surprise me. Nearly 1,000 of you in the chat, which is amazing for a non-Arsenal watch-along. So make sure you like the video and subscribe, people. Thank you for your great support. 1-1. Good game here. Should be a big second half. I'm sure Liverpool will be thinking this is a great opportunity for them to win this. And 3 wins out of 3 going into the international break. Where can we vote for your Big C? It's in the description below, Nirmal. Have a look. It should all be down there, the details of the categories, and there's a link straight to the website. So I appreciate that. Rish said Conte won't come, although it's difficult, but try and poach Mancini from Italy. Listen, I'd take Mancini, but the fact that Italy have just won the Euros and the World Cup is only next year, I just think it'll be so difficult to get him out. I think he already actually made a statement saying that he wouldn't leave Italy for a club job until after the World Cup. So I think it would be real difficult to get him out. Curtis, we need the therapy now. Can't wait till tomorrow. Bro, just chill tonight. Enjoy your Saturday night, people. And we'll go in tomorrow, 2:00. Abin said, just voted Big C. Really appreciate that. Uncle Sharma said, I'm an Inter fan. I can tell you Conte will not go to Arsenal as things are. I hear you on that. This is why I was saying at the start of the season, with the season ahead, with no money spent, they could have hired a proper manager and given him the money. If you bring him in now, the transfer window closes on Tuesday, so he can't sign anyone, and we're bottom. So we're near the bottom, so he's not going to want to come in now, which is crazy. The comedy channel wants to sign on Teta due to seeing his new comedy show. Amo said, Curtis just voted for you as well. For me, best content creator, no doubt. The amount you interact with your viewers is unreal. Appreciate that, Amo. Richard said, we are stuck with this mess. The thing is, they're making us stuck with this mess. We don't need to be. We should be seeing an official statement tonight, done, out the job. Look at this as well. Chelsea have a man sent off, double substitution at half-time. Thiago Silva, Kovacic. No messing about. They're going to have to find a way to stay in the game. What did we do at half-time today? I think did we make one change? I think El Neni came on for Saka. It's like, what's that going to do? They've took Havertz and Jorginho off, Kovacic and Thiago Silva. Come on. Look at the difference in the players that they're bringing on. Thiago Silva is a fantastic, like a legendary centre-back. Kovacic, former Real Madrid. Big C, you're bringing in off not Conte. Listen, I said I would like Conte, Zidane, Brendan Rodgers, Ten Hag. Give me one of them 4. Some of them are very difficult, but go and get one of them. Second half is underway. Big up Florida Water, voted for you, Curtis Shaw for president. Hey, big up, bro. Appreciate the support. AA said, Arsenal anonymous. I need a meeting, mate. Meeting tomorrow, 2 p.m. Tell us your problems. Dear Havertz must be fuming there. Played really well in the first half, scored a great goal. But, I've been in games before, man, where you go down to 10 men and the manager will take an attacking player off. It's a shame because he was actually having a really good game. Should have got Marco Rose or Nagelsmann. Yeah, I mean, Nagelsmann's where? Bayern Munich now? Where's Marco Rose? Is he at Mönchengladbach? Or is he somewhere else? Brendan ain't coming to Arsenal. Are you mad? Yeah, listen, it was. I'm just giving you names. Would you take Graham Potter? Listen, I think he's probably better than what Arteta's doing, but I just wouldn't want him. I just don't know if he could motivate some of our bigger names. I don't know if they would respect him. I don't know. I think he's a good coach, but I'm not sure about Potter. I got to be honest. Klopp took off Firmino before half time. An injury, though, apparently, people, to Firmino. Alex said, Curtis, why can't Arteta come out along with Edu and Vinay and explain to us what the process is? What is our goals we want to achieve and how are we going to go about achieving it? We need to know. Bro, they don't know. They're winging it. They're just winging it. They're making it up as they go along, Big up Danny. Said, Big C voted for you, mate. Great content as always. Appreciate that. Proper manager, this guy, Tuchel. Yeah, I listen, he's better than I thought. But he's got the tools to work with here. After PSG, I thought, how good is he? With all them great players, didn't really. But then he did get them to a Champions League final, but they didn't win it. And you look back at that final, they missed chances. Mbappe and Neymar. Nermal said, voted, keep up the awesome work, Big C. I appreciate that. Zach said, just voted briefly. What would you do if you could make the decisions? A hypothetical, but let us know. Cheers. First of all, the manager's gone today. P45's typed up already. He's gone. Vinay's gone. And Edu's gone, right? Get a proper sporting director in and, get someone who negotiates properly. Bring in a whole new unit. I'm throwing the bag at Conte. I'm throwing the bag at him. Whatever he wants, wage demands, I'm giving it him. Listen, if I can't convince him, I can't convince him. But I'm throwing the bag at him. 15 million a year, you can have it. And if not, we got to go for someone else. Like I said, there'll be others out there who would still take the Arsenal job, but we've got to get a new manager in. I want a manager that can get something out of this team because this guy can't get nothing out of them. Hammer the like button, people. Yeah, big up. Listen, no pressure on this one. Just whatever we can get to, we get to. Look at the way Lukaku holds the ball up, man. Chelsea still calm on the ball. They'll still be confident that they'll get a chance with the quality that they've got. Brendan Rodgers, he would be good. It'd be difficult to get him, though. VJ said, voted for your mate. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Big C, would you have Big Sam for the season? Listen, right now, I'm not even joking. Someone said, would you take Arsene Wenger? Listen, he's better than Arteta. Till the end of the season, it won't be the end of the world. Let's put it that way. But it's not ideal. It's not good to go backwards. But he's better than this fraud who is in charge now. But yeah, we might need Big Sam to keep us up. Over Mars with Zizou or Conte. There you go. Now he's speaking my language. Got Sid and man's laughing. Man said, what? You ain't getting Rodgers. It'd be difficult. But I still think Rodgers has got that kind of arrogance about him that he wants to go to one of the big six clubs. Whether he still views us as a big six club. Here's a chance. Mo Salah. Oh, Jota slightly overhits the pass. Rudiger's actually a very good defender, Oh, my days. He just nutmegged Salah. That is crazy defending. Rudiger flicks it through his legs. You can't hate on that, Salah. That is great defending by Rudiger. And it's a free kick to Chelsea. I Am King said, Curtis, Fran and Turkish to replace Vinay, Edu, and the Lego Cone Man. Listen, we can't do no worse. We can't do no worse. Rudiger is a proper centre-back. Yeah, he's strong, man. They're showing the penalty again. I think it's just that movement of the arm after it hits him that does Reece James. If he just keeps his arm there and it hits him, then maybe, but it's the movement that's done him. I still think it's harsh, but it's a stupid rule in my opinion. Lukaku and Van Dijk, we just want to see that battle, but he's not getting the ball much. Hiddink, yeah, does Hiddink still manage actually? I always thought he was a brilliant manager, Gus Hiddink, sorry. I don't know if he still manages or if he's out of work. Zidane is available. I think Zidane is even more unlikely than Conte because I heard that Zidane wanted time out of the game. So would he take it? You should do a weekly show with Fran quality content. Yeah, we're going to try and do a show maybe once a week if time enables us to. Header over there by Jota. That was a chance. 7 yards out there. Wow, what a ball by Salah. Outside of the left foot. That cross is outrageous. That is outrageous. There aren't many footballers that can do that, with the outside of the foot. That is unbelievable from Salah. Outside of the foot, straight on Jota's head. Trent whips it in. Oh! Cleared away. Jota's looking lively. They're a very lively team, Liverpool. They're front three no matter who they've got. Hiddink in 2002, South Korea. Yeah, I don't know where he is now. Does he even still manage? If Henry was in his prime and wanted to come back to Arsenal, you'd take him, right? Oh, mate, of course. That's the dream. We'd love to have him back. Van Dijk had the shot earlier there, saved. Hiddink is washed. Ten Hag works well with youth. As I said, I think you could get Ten Hag out of Ajax. The only thing is that I've heard him say a number of times he wouldn't want to leave Ajax mid-season. That's the problem. Alonso gets caught on the ball there. Salah finds Henderson, needs to lift his head. Does well here. Finds Elliott out wide, the young boy. I think he's played quite well. Look, he's sharp. Oh, tried to nutmeg. That's not a foul. That's a free kick to Liverpool, if anything. That's a crazy decision. Alonso just fell on the ball and... Ah, dear. Henry has actually managed. I would bring him in temporarily. Listen, you know me, people. Thierry is my favourite Arsenal player ever. But I wouldn't want Henry as manager, man. What I saw of him as a manager, I don't think he's a good manager. The thing is with Henry, he's been such a good player that I think he gets frustrated when he sees his players not doing things. It's like he was so good, he can't understand how they can't do basics, but they're not on his level. So we should go for Gasperini at Atlanta. Yeah, he's done a great job there. Would he want to come though? People saying Gaultier, is it? Christophe Gaultier. I think he was the Lille manager. I believe he left Lille after winning the title. He's very highly rated as well. Steven Gerrard, nah, not for me. Even though he's done well in Scotland, he's Mr. Liverpool, man. I can't see him at Arsenal. Rudiger is a master of the dark arts. Arsenal need to learn this. He is dirty off the ball, but he knows how to get away with it. Mane finds Jota. Here's Fabinho. He's got runners. Can he pick someone out? Liverpool will be looking for that second goal. Henderson out wide. Salah looks for Trent. They get away with it there just, and no, they've lost it actually, Chelsea. Chelsea did well there. Alonso does well. Chelsea, see, look, Chelsea down to 10 men. Still creating opportunities. Here's Lukaku. Van Dijk comes over to him. See, the only thing with Lukaku, very left-footed. So he's a bit predictable. Alonso back post. Chelsea keep it in. What do you think about Pep praising Arteta after every game? He's just looking after his mate, isn't he? That's all he's doing. Ball whipped in, punched away by Alisson, and Lukaku's offside. They probably want him to stay in the job just to keep messing things up. This Elliott kid is a gem. He looks decent. Can't believe people are saying that weren't a red. Well, it's all opinions, innit? I think it's harsh, but the more I've seen it, it looks a bit more red. But I'm still defending the player a bit. Gaultier's already at Nice. Oh, he's left already. Okay. But you throw the bag at him, maybe he'll go, man. You know what I mean? He's I'm sure Nice are not. They're not the size of Arsenal. And PSG are going to dominate the French league anyway. Even if Arsenal had 10 top managers, they couldn't save this mess. Big up Dollar Heidi said, we love your channel, Kurt, more than you believe. Man's hitting me up with them Pep Guardiola things. What did he say today? Arteta is such a good manager, more than you believe. Here's Mane, pulls it back. He got past the defender there. Was that Kovacic or Jorginho? But the cross was cleared. Curtis is our version of Super Sunday, waking up tomorrow and hearing that Arteta has been sacked, bro. If he got sacked, I'd be doing a stream within 5 minutes of that news. I'll be such a relieved man that we're moving in a different direction. That needs to be the start of the rebuild. His playing style is not great, though. Okay, people saying his style is not great, but sometimes your playing style is dictated by the players you've got. Oh, Mane in the 6-yard box. Liverpool appealing for a penalty there. I'm sure that'll go to VAR. They're not really appealing too much. Mane is so sharp on the ball, man. Dangerous player. Fabinho finds Trent 25 yards out with them low socks. Tries to play a 1-2 with Jota. Chelsea are defending well to say they've got 10 men. And oh, if the keeper didn't come out, I think Lukaku would have beat Matip in a race there. Bielsa, Sarri, Mancini. Sarri's is he at Lazio now? Mancini, like I said. Bielsa, I think, would take the Arsenal job. I got to be honest. But is his all-out attack football, would it work? But I'd probably rather see that. At least it would be entertaining. But I've heard he's very difficult to play for. Like, his training sessions apparently are very, very intense. Fabinho's shot is blocked. Big up Green Gooner. He said, Big C, I'm still sick, bro. Don't let them spoil your weekend, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We'll have Arsenal therapy tomorrow. I just want to see, I just want the club to do something. Act. Don't sit there and allow it to carry on. Mane goes past Christensen, finds Trent. Trent out to Salah. Man said, I've deleted WhatsApp. You don't want that smoke off the other fans. Trent, what a ball there looking for Salah. That's great defending by Rudiger. Proper defender, this guy. It's crazy that Lampard stopped playing Rudiger because he fell out with him. I think he's a very good centre-back, man. He's a bit of an old-school defender. Heads things, puts tackles in, he's strong, and he's a bit dirty off the ball. You know, he knows how to get away with it. Short corner, Trent goes back post. That's a horrible cross. Here's Henderson, edge of the penalty area. Henderson shoots. Oh! It looked like that was going in the top corner from Henderson. I don't know. I think that went wide. Keeper looked like he was scrambling there. Let's have a look. Henderson goes to whip it. I mean, that's not far away, you know. Not far away. If he could have got... I thought that hit Lukaku. Was he... No, maybe not. Look at the ball. Look at that picture, man. The ball moving. All them fans in the background. That's great camera work, man. Lukaku's been quiet, don't you think, Curtis? He would. We made him look too reincarnated. Listen, it's difficult. They're down to 10 men. He ain't going to get the ball that much. To be fair, he was pinning Matip in the first half, but he's hardly had a chance because they get tight to him. They wrestle him. They make life difficult. We just let him push people off the ball last week, and that was the problem. We paid him too much respect. Classic C said, do you think Aubameyang will go if Juve put in a serious bid? I mean, there are rumours if Juventus don't get this Icardi deal done, that they will target him. Fabinho, 25 yards out, shoots. Good save by Mendy. Palms it wide. Liverpool dominating here, which you expect. You know, Chelsea down to 10 men. They're going to pepper them all game until they find that goal. Chelsea are defending well, though. Salah with the short corner out to Trent. Elliott's inside. Trent whips it in back post. Oh, headed away. Oh, shot there by Robertson. Saved by the keeper. Good save. This Mendy's a good goalkeeper, man. Seriously, he's making some good saves. Trent whips it in. Headed away again. Liverpool are, like you said, how they're relentless. But Chelsea, they're dealing with it at the moment. Say they're down to 10 men. Going down to 10 men doesn't mean you have to crumble the way Arsenal did today. Keep your defensive shape. When you win the ball back, try and get people forward and counter-attack. You know, but we were just wide open, continuing to play the same way. It's absolutely ridiculous. Chris79 said, Big C, these two teams are way ahead of us. Yep, they are. They've spent well, you know, and obviously Klopp has built probably more than spending like Chelsea. But Shaq said, Trent Alexander, the best right back in the league. He's listen, I think there are defenders who are better than him defensively, but I think Trent going forward is the best right back in the league and one of the best in Europe. If I could pick a right back to bring to Arsenal, I would pick Trent. I think Reece James is up there as well. Wan-Bissaka's good defensively, but he's clumsy going forward and on the ball, even a bit clumsy defensively at times. So yeah, for me, Trent, I just think he's brilliant. His technical ability is just incredible. You can see that he was a midfielder. Lukaku holds it up. The pass is a little bit under hit there. Xhaka is dirty, but for no good reason. Exactly. Here come Liverpool again. This Elliott, he's impressed me, man. 18 years of age. It's caused Chelsea problems. Wins a corner there. Pep Arteta, you're my friend, but oh man, what a save from Mendy. Max Aarons would be a good signing for us. Arsenal 21 is the new. Oh man, I don't even want to say it, but I hear you. I hear you. We can't joke about things like that, I suppose, under the circumstances, but Arsenal is definitely a big problem. See them Chelsea man keeps getting the best out of each other, yelling and shouting for the better. Arsenal players don't even talk. Leadership. Leadership. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at the way they're defending, saving everything. They're not thinking, oh, guess what? We're down to 10 men. We've lost. The goalkeeper will keep making saves. They will keep clearing headers. They'll put tackles in. They will double up. And when they can, they'll try and get the ball up to Lukaku and hit them on the counter-attack. Proper organisation from a proper coach. Mendy slips as he goes to kick the ball there, and Mane can't quite capitalise on it. Lucky there, Mendy. Lost his footing as he went to kick it. Agree, Big C. Trent is immense, wicked set piece and energy. Yeah, his techers is a joke, his delivery and everything. But proper leaders, Rudiger, Jorginho, Lukaku, they're big characters, man. Aspilicueta, Thiago Silva. When you've got players like that in the dressing room, the standards are not allowed to drop. They're not going to sit there and go, oh, we're down to 10 men. We feel sorry for ourselves. And what's happened here? They're showing the picture of a bottle. So I'm assuming, and then they're zooming in on Alonso. Has someone thrown a bottle at Alonso? Let me know in the comments, people. Obviously, I've got the commentary turned down. Why were they showing that bottle and then zooming in on Alonso? Has he been hit with a bottle? They are not Crumble FC like us. Yeah, we're Apple Crumble FC, mate. Kelvin, appreciate the super chat, bro. Said, really glad to see a much more happier, relaxed Curtis. I will tune in tomorrow to watch the therapy session, but nice to see you happier. Listen, I appreciate that, bro. Listen, I turned up to that Arsenal game hyped up. I was hyped. I said, listen, let's go for it. You never know what can happen. City had no De Bruyne, no Foden, no Mendy, Sterling and Mahrez on the bench. Let's have a go at them. But instead, we just crumbled. And then we started to feel sorry for ourselves. So the Arsenal players got what they deserved today. And if it wasn't for Leno, it could have been worse, you know. Liverpool still attacking. Look at this defending from Chelsea. Arsenal players should be ashamed of themselves looking at this. Now, I know Chelsea got better defenders than us. Thiago Silva is a monster, you know what I mean? And Chelsea are on the attack here, into the penalty area. Mason Mount, into Lukaku, into Mount. See, look, they recycle it. They'll whip it into the back post. Alonso heads it down. Lukaku blocked. See, they've still got an element of danger. They got bodies forward there, three or four in the box. And it was an opportunity, but organisation from the coach. I guarantee if Frank Lampard was still the Chelsea manager, they'd be getting peppered by Liverpool now. Because they got Thomas Tuchel, organisation, look how solid they still are. Should have took off Lukaku, kept Havertz on more effective on the break. The thing is, Lukaku will hold the ball up. It'll give the players time to get forward and connect. But yeah, it is what it is. Havertz actually, it is what it is. Havertz got his goal, but yeah, I think they kept on Lukaku for the hold-up. Big up Jermaine. Thank you for becoming a member on the channel. Much, much appreciated. And look out for the extra content that will be coming your way. And a chance to come on some of the streams and give your opinion. Here's Salah finds Harvey Elliott. I'm surprised that Liverpool haven't made a change. They've got, obviously, Jota came on for Firmino, who came off injured in the first half. But they've still got Thiago and players like that on the bench. Lukaku can't bully and beat up small Italians now. They've defended amazing. Even their Aspilicueta hits the ball against their player, goal kick. Lukaku is an effective target man, allows the defense to actually rest. That's why he's on the pitch. Great knockdown from Alonso. Lukaku, it's a good block from Matip. That could have been problems. Goes for a bit of a bicycle. To be honest, I think the keeper would have probably saved it, but he would have had to make a save. Can we have extra time for this game? It's enjoyable, isn't it? I've enjoyed it. You know, I sat there today after Arsenal. I thought, I don't want to watch any football. I'm having nothing to do with it, you know. But then I thought, you know what? I've scheduled the watch along. Maybe it'll actually help me get away from, you know, the thoughts of that Arsenal game. But it's in Salah. Went for it. Oh, Thiago said, off this Chelsea team, I got blonde hair all of a sudden. Robertson was driving, great ball in. See, the thing with Liverpool, they've got small attackers, but they whip the ball in low with power. Put it in that danger zone where Salah and Mane and them guys can attack it. You know, it's not rocket science, is it? You're not going to put high crosses in for them all the time. Gaultier is the underdog. He's up for any challenge. He can revive Pepe and Aubameyang since he's worked with both, and he can restore the French connection. Let's go for it. So I'm assuming he worked with Pepe at Lille and Aubameyang at Saint Etienne, was it? Remember Pep said Arteta was a genius. Yeah, putting the cones out. Big up and Kanyezi, appreciate the super chat, bro. Who said the standard of play in this match is very high, Big C. How far off have we fallen as the Arsenal squad is unreal? Well, I'm sorry, but Arteta are out for me. Yeah, our squad is definitely not unreal in terms of quality. It's unreal in terms of how they keep failing. But yeah, this standard's way above. And we'll find that out when we play these teams. We found that out today. Godfrey said, were you also sad seeing the Wilshere interview? Yeah, Wilshere is one of them guys that you think, you know, he's always a gooner. So when you see that, it is sad. It will end up 3-1. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised, you know. Chelsea are really on this. I think I think Chelsea will believe they can keep a clean sheet in this second half. Mark said brown envelopes out and get Conte in. Get him in, man. Get him in. Hi, Big C. Bring back Danny Welbeck. Mate, he's injured, I think, at Brighton. That's the problem with Welbeck. He's very injury prone, man. There's Henderson. Liverpool are struggling to create a really good chance, you know. Chelsea are just getting bodies behind the ball and they're organised. Omar, how come you're always ahead of me now, man? What are you watching that on? Dollarhide said, Kurt, would you take Danny Drinkwater or Ross Barkley at Arsenal? Mate, not Danny Drinkwater. Barkley gets in our team. He's way better than Xhaka and El Neni. Fans wouldn't want him because he's coming off Chelsea's bench, but he's better than what we've got. I'm not saying that's who I would go for, but I'm saying he's better than what we've got at the moment. You wouldn't know Chelsea is down to 10 men. You wouldn't. You wouldn't because of the organisation. Klopp's got no glasses on. It's mad. He must be wearing contact lenses. He looks different. Thiago coming on for Liverpool. What a quality player that is. Didn't have the best of seasons last year in the Prem. People were saying the pace of the league, but I think this year you'll see a better Thiago. You know, because a lot of the time he wasn't playing in the same team with Fabinho and Henderson, who will do a lot of the dirty work. Make sure you smash the like button, people. 1,000 people in here. Really appreciate the great support, particularly after the day that we had, the way the day started. But listen, make sure you enjoy your weekend, whatever you're doing, people. He's had eye surgery. Oh, he must have had that laser eye surgery then that improves his eyesight. Here's Mane in the penalty area. Appeals for a penalty. That's never a penalty. He's looking for a handball. Jorginho with a crazy pass. Mount and Van Dijk blocks him off. Can Liverpool get this winning goal? Morris said it doesn't show that Chelsea is one man down. Good coach with good organisation. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? A lot of these teams defend this in they will practice this in training a lot of the time. You know, play with 10 men against 11. This is how we're supposed to defend when we've got 10 men. We're a player short. We'll sit in, get 2 banks of 4, make life difficult. And when you win the ball back, you counter-attack. Here come Liverpool, left-hand side. Mane will drive into the penalty area. Look how quick Chelsea are getting back and putting in challenges. Lukaku, he's going to get motor in here. I think he thinks he can deal with Matip. He's completely on his own. He might as well have a go. He's got no support. He does. See, that's why Lukaku is staying on the pitch, because he'll hold the ball up. But then, did he give that away? I didn't even see what happened. Yeah, he did. That's the problem with Lukaku at times. Sloppy passes. Here's Elliott. Oh, he should have gone forward himself there. I think they'll take Elliott off now. He ain't had a bad game, but you can't be giving the ball away like that. Klopp has put weight on, said Original T. Raheem said, big up Curtis, big up, bro. Jansen said, I think Arteta needs eye surgery as well. Phil Jones gets in the Arsenal team. He probably does. He's better than Holding and Chambers. Have they sacked Arteta yet? And that, mate, I would be partying right now if that was the case. Arteta's face. I'm still waiting for Arsenal for them to work hard and prove people wrong. Going to need full 2 weeks of therapy. Yeah, listen, we'll do whatever we need to do, people. Playing with 10 men, especially at Anfield, shows balls of steel. And look, they're still creating chances here. Alonso, they're going to get a throw in. Will he keep it in? He keeps it in. Look, they're still going for it. Alonso skips past Trent, gives it to Kovacic. They're still going to try and create an opportunity, and they've got players. Aspilicueta right inside of the area, and I think that's a corner. Corner to Chelsea. Yep, corner to Chelsea. 19 minutes to go, people. This is a big opportunity for Chelsea because when you're down to 10 men, I'll tell you one thing. Set pieces are vital. This is where you can get a goal. It doesn't matter if you're down to 10 men. And they've got some big guys, Rudiger, Lukaku, Alonso, a few others. Stackademic says, keep your head up, Big C. I know that performance was disappointing. What can we do, bro? What can we do? We can't let it get us down too much. Life goes on, but I just want to see change quickly at Arsenal, Newcastle is 10 times more creative than Arsenal with Steve Bruce over Arteta. Alonso whips it in, headed away by Matip. Comes to the edge of the penalty area. Kovacic has to go all the way back to the halfway line, and they end up all the way back with Mendy on the edge of the own box, and his kick is not great there. Oh, if Trent could have got Salah away there, they could have been in. Abdi Ghani said, Curtis, serious question. Where do Arsenal go from here? I mean, we can only go upwards. That's how I look at it. But something drastic has to happen. And now when I say drastic, for me, the manager should go. But if the manager doesn't go, the transfer window is open till Tuesday. You've got to do something. You've got to react. You've got to lift this football club. You can't just keep saying, oh, Ben White's coming back and these players. I don't think that's enough. Ball whipped in, back post, corner to Liverpool. Arsenal have to do something drastic. Sign a big player. Get a big manager in. Do something now. React. 14 coming off. I think that's Henderson. Apparently, he's not fully fit. He takes the armband off, gives it to Van Dijk. And Henderson comes off for Thiago. Not a bad replacement, to be honest. What a player. Mount has been poor today. Yeah, he did a couple good turns at the start of the game, but he's been quiet, really. I didn't think he had a great Euros either, Mason Mount. Seti Musa said, big, look at what Leipzig are doing with players. Things I would do to see our players do that. Ball whipped in, Mendy collects it. Honestly, this Mendy is quietly becoming a very good goalkeeper. Doesn't get talked about a lot either. Yeah, Leipzig. Yeah, what's going off at Leipzig? I haven't heard nothing. Big C, what player is even available that would lift your spirits? Sometimes you've got to get a player that's not available. Was Lukaku available? No chance. They said he was untransferable. But guess what? When you turn up with a big bag of money, players become available. Do you know what I mean? Was Cristiano Ronaldo available? Probably not. Was Messi available? But aggressive movement. Sometimes the clubs need money. Things can happen. Fabinho clatters the midfielder there. Is that a booking? He's done a few fouls today, but still hasn't been booked. Full starters are back. Yeah, of course. We've got Ben White, Gabriel, Thomas Partey to come back. But we need more than that. We need more. These players are a different species. A great game. I really enjoyed it. I'd love to see another goal or two in this half. Fabinho is a beast. People forget. Unai Emery, end of the first season, what did he say? He said, I want Harry Maguire, I want Fabinho, and I want Wilfried Zaha. He wanted a dominant centre-back that could head the ball. He wanted a powerhouse in centre midfield, and he wanted a winger that could dribble with the ball. But what did Arsenal do? They signed David Luiz at the back end of his career. They got Dani Ceballos on loan, and they signed Pepe. You didn't even you didn't get, if you'd have got him what he wanted, if you put Maguire, Fabinho, and Zaha in Arsenal's team 2 years ago, when you had Aubameyang on fire, Lacazette was Player of the Year, where could we have been now? But the club showed no ambition. If you bring a manager in, back him. He asked for players, go and get them for him. Didn't even get one of them. It's not like they got one and said we can't do the other two. They got him nothing. It's crazy. So yeah, what are you supposed to do? Here's Elliot. Finds Salah, whips the ball in. See, look at the defending. Can they break down this Chelsea back four? Here's Mane. Edge of the penalty area. Jorginho, that's great defending and wins a free kick. Just allows Mane to fall on him. Who would have thought a year ago Chelsea were going to sell Jorginho? He was actually being linked with Arsenal. And a year later, he's won the Euros with Italy and he's won the Champions League with Chelsea. And now he's seen as a very important player. He's a player that I think a lot of fans don't really like what he does or don't see that he does much. But when you're a possession-based team, it's very important to have a midfielder that can keep the game ticking like he does. So, yeah, he is a good player. He is. I actually didn't rate him that much either, but he is good. I've realised he's very important if you're going to keep the ball. Thomas is the best coach Chelsea has ever had. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. When you had prime Mourinho, prime Ancelotti, but I think in this modern day, if you're talking about coaching, because a lot of the things I've read and heard about Tuchel is that he's a fantastic coach on the training ground. He takes sessions, A lot of your older managers, your Fergusons, your Wengers, they weren't taking the training sessions. They were managing and telling the coaches what to do. From everything I've heard, Tuchel is a very, get your hands dirty coach. Liverpool are struggling to create. Jota's got the ball on this right-hand side. Great defending, aggressive defending there by Rudiger. Peak Mourinho is the best, but Tuchel is up there. Yeah, I would say that as well. Mourinho and Ancelotti, I think. But this guy, in terms of straight just coaching, definitely very good. Fabinho has to kill someone in this match before he gets booked. The ref don't want to book him. He's fouled him about 5 times. We need Basuma, Aouar, and Max Aarons. Taylor said, I won't lie, Curtis, as an Arsenal fan, I have a soft spot for Liverpool. Look, I like Liverpool because I think they're a proper football club. I've said many times, my dad's a Liverpool fan, tried to get me to support Liverpool. I just think they're a proper football club and they've done it without having to get them owners in, so they've done it the hard way in that sense. But hey, listen, the way our own football club is, I ain't got time to feel for anybody right now. I have to worry about our own shenanigans that we got. Here's Joel Matip. 12 minutes to go. Can Liverpool win it? Thiago, little ball around the corner. Chelsea's defending has been outstanding. Ball whipped in straight to Mendy, who collects it. Curtis Saliba said he does not want to return to Chelsea to Arsenal. Thoughts, bro? Has he said that? I haven't seen any quotes here. Listen, if he has said that, it wouldn't surprise me. Why would he want to with this guy in charge? There's no reason for him to come to want to play for this manager. So I don't blame him. He just wants to play football, and this manager hasn't given him a chance. You're only a good player if you have a good manager. A lot of the time, they help massively if the system's right and all that. People saying this new training kit, is that real? Trent, edge of the box, left foot, it's blocked. Is there actually, surely there can't be a new training kit up. Don't hate on Wenger. Nah, listen, I'm just saying some of these older managers, they hardly did anything in training. They just told the coaches. He's candidate for UEFA Player of the Year. Jorginho, yeah, I think. Didn't he win something the other day? I thought he won a trophy at the Champions League draw or something. I could be wrong. Liverpool play entertaining football, too high intensity. Very, very. Rudiger, it's in his name. He's rude, man. Yeah, he's good, though. Salah running at that defense, and he gives a goal kick. Salah thought it was a corner. 10 minutes to go. Can we get a winner? Mane has been very poor today. Very. Hasn't got at them at all down that left-hand side. King said, yeah, he did. He won Player of the Year. UEFA Player of the Year. Jorginho. Who would have thought that, man? Big C, remember when we went down to 10 men against United? We came back peppering them. We had like 30 shots on goal. Yeah, we've done it in the past, but not right now, I'm afraid. Zed Blogger said, amazing how with a proper manager and set up properly, a team can defend even with 10 men. Like, listen, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it helps when you got better players, and they've got far better players than us. But the organisation from the coach makes a massive difference. So he won UEFA Player of the Year. That's incredible for Jorginho. Mane looks average. I mean, he had a poor season last year. I thought he was going to explode back into action this year, and because he seemed to thrive on having the fans inside the ground. But he's been poor today. I know he did score last week for Liverpool against Burnley, I think, but he hasn't been good today. Saliba, Guendouzi, and Torreira would have given us strength in depth. Arteta should stop crying about injuries. He has loaned out good players. He's loaned out players that are probably better than the players that we've got here. Today we played Xhaka. I think Torreira's better than him. Guendouzi's got way more potential. And who's the other one? Saliba. Come on, he walks into this defense, walks into it. So yeah, he hasn't helped himself. Afam said, you can't say that. Arsenal beat Lampard's side in the FA Cup under Arteta. It's the same players, but different manager. But we had a system at that time that was working. Three at the back. We had a confidence. Aubameyang couldn't stop scoring. That Lampard Chelsea was... They hadn't had a bad season that year, but we beat the Chelsea that had the transfer ban that year. They did finish top 4. Or was that the season after? Am I confusing this? No, that was the year, wasn't it, Lampard? And then this summer he spent all the money. No, they had Werner last year. He got sacked last year, year before. Yeah, it was the end of the season where they had the transfer ban. And listen, I'm not saying we can't win big games, but what I'm saying is we don't look half as good as these teams. Bolton used to beat Arsenal. They was our bogey team. They weren't as good as us. They just knew how to beat us. They used to bully us. Kevin Davis, Anelka, JJ Okocha, Djorkaeff. You know what I mean? So, winning the odd big game doesn't mean we're a good team. And that's what I think. I think the FA Cup victory made people think that Arsenal were a better team than what they were. We won a competition that was knockout. Let's face it, we beat Sheffield United when we were quite fortunate to beat Sheffield United. We got peppered by City, 2 great moments of quality from Aubameyang. And we were lucky against Chelsea because Chelsea could have been 2 or 3-0 up. But the fact is, we won the FA Cup. It was great. But it shouldn't have been the benchmark of where we are. It should have been the building block. Kovacic could be in. Kovacic's deflection shot. Oh, saved by Alisson. Kovacic played a little 1-2 there with Lukaku. I think just as he went to hit that, the Liverpool defender got a little touch and it deflected. Here come Liverpool on the counter-attack. Jota whips it in. Chance for Salah. He's got Mane outside him. Oh, Mo on his right foot. That is so lackluster, man. We know he hasn't got a good right foot. Jota got it in there. Salah, he's got Mane outside him. Just roll it to him. Tries to shoot with his right foot and he hasn't got the power. And then Kovacic and Lukaku there. Just as he goes to hit it, Matip kind of swings his leg at it. Trent shoots. Oh, straight at Mendy and he saves it. That was an awful shot from Salah, man. Rajat said, Big C, do you think Arteta will be sacked in the international break? I don't. I wish I could say that he would, but I don't think he will. I think they're going to cover it up and go again. I think they're going to say, you know what? Players are coming back from injury. Norwich, next game at home. That's the start of the season. That's how they'll bottle it, Here is Tsimikas, who has come on for Robertson. Robertson, of course, just returned from injury, so they're obviously trying to keep him fit. Ball over the top. No, as Robertson hasn't come off, actually. Who came off? I'm sure. Oh, no, Tsimikas coming on now for Robertson. Apologies. He obviously got a bad injury, I think, in pre-season, and that was his first game back, so they'll be happy to have him back. Curtis, did you rate Emil Heskey? Listen, he was good at what he was good at. I thought at Leicester he was very good, sharp when he went to Liverpool. He was a great hold-up man. I mean, you hear Michael Owen talk about Emil Heskey. He absolutely loves him because he did a lot of his dirty work, you know. So, and back then a lot of teams played 4-4-2. So I do think that Heskey was a useful player. He got known as, people in the end called him a bit of a donkey because his goal record was pretty poor towards the end. But I think he had his uses earlier on in his career, definitely. Tsimikas in my FPL team, yeah, he's cheap and good, gets a lot of assists. But I think with Robertson, it's just how much game time he'll get. Chalobah coming on for Chelsea for the last 4 minutes. Can we get a winning goal? Norwich are hungry for a Premier League win. Listen, they'll be... If you're Norwich and your next game's against Arsenal at the Emirates, I'm thinking, listen, what an opportunity they've got. You know? What an opportunity. Because they know if they go 1-0 up against Arsenal, the crowd are going to turn on Arsenal and it's going to become toxic. So that game, even though I think we'll beat Norwich, because I've looked at Norwich, I think they're really poor. But I personally think that's a harder game than we think, but I think we'll grind out a win. Are you doing any watch-alongs tomorrow? Possibly. I like to have a day off in the week, but, you know, the content don't sleep. We've got the international break to have a bit of a break, so I may do something tomorrow. Just looking at it, if I was going to do anything, possibly Wolves v Man United at 4:30, and possibly PSG at 7:45. They're the two. I will probably do one of those two as a watch along. Man said, "Hello, Man United," because Ronaldo's there. I will do Arsenal therapy at 2:00, so join me for that. And then I will either probably do Man United, Wolves, or PSG, or maybe both. Depends how the day's going, man, how we're feeling. I'll do one of them probably. So, but when we do Arsenal therapy at 2, I'll let you all know what game I'll be covering. Trent whips it in. Comes to Mane, who has a heavy touch. That is so poor from Mane. Or did Thiago Silva tackle him? Mane gets it out to Elliott, who's played the full game. Ball whipped in. I think Thiago Silva gets it in front of him. That's amazing defending. I thought it was a bad touch. Got to be the PSG watch along. Bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur. I might do PSG. I might do both. Let's see how the day goes, people. Arsenal therapy. Yeah, you love it as a Leicester fan, innit? Because you know that means there's pain in the Arsenal fan base. Thiago, 2 minutes ago. Can Liverpool nick it? Trent out wide. Chelsea's defending has been superb in this game. They're giving Liverpool no time and space. Thiago out wide. Tsimikas whips it in hard and low. Jota's got the ball. And Thiago Silva tackles him at the near post. They get the ball back with Thiago. Messi's debut this weekend. Yeah, that might be worth, you know, because it's Messi and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do it. It could be epic. Ball whipped in by Elliott. Matip wins it back. It's toxic at Arsenal already to the new manager. I think the managers will be, the fans would be relieved, though, to get a new manager, especially if we got a good one. Curtis should become a commentator. Very good voice, bro. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We have got a minute to go, people. Martin Tyler, you better look out, mate. Corner, away swinging corner. Trent Alexander to take it. Bit of a mismatch here. Aspilicueta marking Van Dijk. Aspilicueta is one of them players I just don't like. You know, he just seems a bit of a scumbag. You know, he's one of them guys. If he plays for your club, you'd love him. If he plays against you, you don't like him. Oh, header there and tipped over by Mendy. Jota with the header. Will you buy a new kit if Arteta gets sacked? Maybe. If we get the right manager in, I might celebrate with a kit. Oh, dear me. No, listen, I don't hold your breath. It's not likely. You know, I don't really, I'm not in the mood for no kit right now. If we had to play with 10 second off, we would capitulate. Oh, mate, we would have got slapped up. Can you imagine Liverpool with all these attacks against Arsenal with 10 men? Aspie is a nice guy. I think he's a nice guy if you're a Chelsea fan. If you're not, I think you wouldn't like him. He's got that kind of, you know, that thing about him. But he's a winner. I rate him as a player. Corner whipped in. There's about 4 players on the ground. And what's the ref just going to do here? Give a free kick? Mane and Rudiger having a little... Mane's like, what? And said, yo, don't come over here and try and bite me like he was What's going on here? There's about 5 of them. They're all pushing each other. Mane, oh, look at, I told you, look at that. That there is the reason why I said you don't like Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta and Mane, he gets a little brushed in his hand in his face. Ooh, oh, that hurt me so much. Let me fall on the ground and start rolling around. Listen, it's sportsmanship. I get it. If you're a player, if you're a Chelsea fan, you love that. He's time wasting to get the win. Look, he's standing up. Nothing wrong with it. But when you play against him, you hate it. This could be a chance shot. Release the ball, bro. Mane's there. Give it him. Here's Mane. Pass. Thiago, edge of the box. Thiago, Salah loses it. Chelsea's defending is a joke. Gonna win more than the Arsenal this season with the YouTube award thing. Big C in the bag. Hey, let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. Tsimikas cross lands on top of the goal. And there's, 90 seconds to go. Klopp can't be happy with this. Look. All the Chelsea players going down on the floor with cramp. Rudiger and Azpilicueta now. Hey, let's hope so, though. Let's hope we get some silverware. Azpilicueta channeling his inner chambers with that acting. Aspi had that plan the whole way. Why do the London fans give Arteta so much protection? Listen, I wish they was on his back a bit more. Maybe they will. Christensen gets man of the match. Won so many headers today. See, did you flop a penalty kick in your career? I think I've missed two penalties. One the keeper saved. No, two. He saved both of them. I've actually got a very good record from penalties, but I tell you, the feeling of missing a penalty is dreadful, especially in a big game. But no, I had a pretty good penalty record. I scored a lot of pens, but yeah, I did miss a couple. And they hurt, man. Trust me, they hurt. I remember once we were down to 10 men away from home, 2-0 down, got back to 2-2, and I've missed the penalty to make it 3-2. And yeah, you get that one. Oh, don't worry. You know, you tried your best, but you know you've let everyone down. But no, I was pretty good at pens, but that was probably the worst one. Here's Mane down this left-hand side, wins a corner to Liverpool. The 3 minutes are up. The time added on is up. Can Liverpool win it in the last second? It has been a defensive masterclass, Tony, from Chelsea. Corner. This will be the last kick of the game. Away swinging corner. Tsimikas whips it in. Headed away by Thiago. Full-time whistle goes. 1-1, people. 1-1. And I think Chelsea deserved that point. That was a very high-quality game. Enjoyable to watch. Look at Chelsea. They're getting in groups. They've got that thing about them this season that I think they believe they're going to go on and potentially win the title this year. Their self-belief to defend against Liverpool for more than half a game with 10 men and not concede is pretty phenomenal. I respect that. Extra time, please. It was a great game. No, I didn't stat pad. I had bits as well. I weren't just a stat man. Let's be real. City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and United are ahead of us by far. Yep, they are. They are way ahead of us. We can't see them with a pair of binoculars, mate. How's Virgil been? He looks decent. He looks pretty solid. I don't know. He doesn't look as imposing as he was before, but still very good. Chelsea are delighted with that result. You can see it. You know, they're almost celebrating like they've won the game. To go to Anfield, go down to 10 men in the first half and come away with a victory. You know, I think you've got to be happy with that. I think Liverpool will view that as a missed opportunity. People, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to have some dinner. It's been a long day at the office. We've been on over 2 hours. We did 4 hours earlier. It's been an eventful day. I really appreciate all your support. Don't forget to download OneFootball, link in the description below. Big up to them for all their great support on the channel. Great free app, all your latest transfer news. Smash a like on the video on the way out. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget, vote for the Football Content Awards. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday wherever you are, people. I will be back 2 p.m. tomorrow. Arsenal Therapy. We might stream the Man United Wolves game 4:30 and maybe the PSG game at 7:45. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, people. Take care. It's been a long day, especially if you're a gooner. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bless.